completely forgot about that, and here I am adjusting the live. Let me just get on here. I'll figure it out eventually. That's good enough for now. Hello. My name is Carol, and this is my witch altar, and this is my live for the replay. And hope that you like and subscribe and leave some comments on the replay. That'd be great. So I will see here. I was organizing. I figured I'd see if there's a few people. Wait a few minutes or so and see who pops on here. I was organizing my office and I found these little fairies. So now they're going on my altar. And I might show them a little bit later here once people come on here. And I can also tell you about this Florida water that I got from a fellow vendor and friend. And it's got vodka, distilled water, orange, lemon peel, cinnamon, clove, lavender, rose, bergamot, vanilla, and bay leaf. And it's for protection, purification, protection, and blessings. And it smells amazing. I think I'll try to remember to put her link below. Write that down or I'll forget. So I've got that written down. And then something else I added to my altar was this. I got this a while ago at an energy healing event. And I just love that. She's holding a little sphere. Actually, I'll show it later when a few other people come on here. So, I got these, and I see here. Oracle card link. Hello, welcome in. Hi there, welcome in. I was just about ready to do an oracle thing. How is everyone? Welcome in. Thank you. Hello. So these oracle, it's a Garden of Knowledge oracle. That's good. Lillian Simon, can you do a free reading for me? So what does Lillian need to hear? It's an oracle reading. I have my tarot out here. I'll have it out later. So I got seeds. Hello, sis. Seeds carry the promise of life, survival, and renewal, embodying the planting of fresh concepts. Plant with care. Would you rather an oracle or a tarot? You can write that down. Put that in the comments. Would you like oracle or tarot? Sounds like someone needs to... Okay. And I'm going to be doing the same one I did last time. The Woodland Wardens. But before I start, I got to show you guys what I found while I was organizing my office today. And then I'll get to the tarot reading. Because I recently found out that I'm Fae. And I found this fairy. and this fairy. And I'm going to put them on my altar now. And then this. I just thought I'd share some of the new things I put on there. Okay, so Lily, what does Lily need to hear? One card, please. Just one card. Just one card. Thank you. Page of Wands. And just to confirm, I'm going to go ahead and use my pendulum to make sure this is your card. Okay, the pendulum says yes. So the Page of Wands for Lillian, sorry. Page of Wands. Curious and spirited, a young Martin lovingly studies his wand and considers how to wield it to its full potential. In tarot, pages are neophytes, learning about their suit and preparing to take the challenges it presents. Like an apprentice, the Martin is ready to learn from the master how to best hone his talents. For now, his powers are burgeoning but chaotic, passionate but uncontrolled. He is guided more by curiosity than past experience. And the upright is you are ready to take on a new creative project. Seek inspiration by taking a class on a topic interest or visiting a museum you've been meaning to explore. It says, what topics pique my interest? So it sounds like if you've got something planned, it's the time to do it. Follow your intuition. Your intuition. So I have learned that there's ego and there's intuition. So for me, I ask if it's ego, and if I get an automatic yes, I say then quiet and let my intuition follow. And then I'll ask my intuition, is this something I should do? And I do it. And let's see here. I'm going to let's see here. I'm trying to scroll down and see here. United Media News. Oh, that sounds interesting. Okay. United Media News. I will get to United Media's news now. Okay, so United, do you have a first name? Oh, it's in United. Because what I have, my method is I ask the person's first name and only the first name, and that's how I get my reading. So does United, if United is still here, will you please give me just your first name? Or maybe they're not here anymore. Does anyone else want a tarot reading? Okay, well then oh. So, are you asking for a reading then, Justin? okay. What does Justin need to hear? I always double check. Pendulum says yes, that is your card. The Knight of Wands. Okay, the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is represented by a, I do not know how to pronounce this, Axolotl, which captures this knight's tendency to dive headfirst into action. They are known for their unique ability to regenerate limbs, gills, and even parts of their brains, hearts, and eyes. They are named after the Aztec deity Xolotl, the god for fire and lightning. Swimming underwater, they look just like a dragon soaring into battle, upright. Your quest has begun, running into battle with a zest for life. You do not fear challenges that may befall you. After all, just like the Zeto, you'll quickly regenerate and continue onward. So it sounds like you've got some things you really want to get done, and it sounds like you will be getting them done. You may be losing some things along the way, but you'll regain more than what you've lost along the way. And I'm being told you have a shield of some sort, so there's really not much else I can tell you. Yeah, that's all the message I'm getting. Anyone else want a reading? You're welcome. So I plan on being live for a little while. If you know of anybody who'd be interested in a reading, whether it be tarot or oracle, I've got my pendulum, I've got my dowsing rods here. If anyone would like a reading, or they know someone would, go ahead and share the live. I plan on being in here for a little bit longer. I don't know if I shared this. I think I shared this at the beginning of live. You do it just off a name, or do you need them in here? Well, it's their energy, as far as I know. I've actually never done that with somebody who's not been on here. And, like telling me. But also, it's usually kind of personal as well. So, probably be better for them to be here because I actually have their permission to do it. One of the things I do is I ask them for the name, because when they, I have their permission. It's their energy kind of thing. But also, I was going to say, I got this Florida water, which I spray when I'm doing my ritual or anything. It's for purification, protection, and blessings. Oh, you're very welcome. I'm going to put a couple of links below once the live is done so that you guys have the opportunity to, I like to help other small businesses out. And I got this oracle deck from the author. I was at a metaphysical event in Portland, Oregon, and I bought this. I was drawn to it. As soon as I picked this up, my energy, my whole thing just went whoosh. So yeah, I'm really happy with this deck. And then I got these tarot because I found out that I'm Fae, and I thought I wanted to get something that reflected the Fae. So that's why I have these. So yeah, anyone else want a reading while I have my deck out? And then behind me is my altar with my cards. I have a candle like I do every time when I do a reading or a meditation or anything. I love to light my candles. I have another one behind me too. It's candy cane. Welcome in. And would anyone like a reading? These are my Woodland Warden tarot cards. Or does anyone have a question that will result in a yes or no answer? I also have my dowsing rods and my pendulum here. Hello. Welcome in, sis. Oh, I got my witch sisters with me. This is awesome. But yeah, I have my tarot, I have my oracle, I have my pendulum, I have my dowsing rods, my crystals. Let me know what you need. This is my, instead of doing energy healing, I decided to do my Monday tarot oracle witchy live. And I like this a lot better. I love doing energy work, but I also love the mixture. And I also have my crystals over here, so if someone needs me to work on that, I can do that too. But I didn't think that dowsing rods would really do anything. But these things, oh my gosh, they help and they work. Dowsing rods, I mean, wow. And they do work. It's what I'm thinking. So yeah, those are fun. Does anyone have a question that, oh, hello, welcome in. Does anyone have a question that will result in a yes or no answer? Oh, sure. Go ahead and ask a question. And I'm glad to see you all back here. I appreciate you. I did the wire wrapping on this. I love wire wrapping. It's my zen. Monica and I get back together. Just thinking on it. I would say that's definitely a yes. I'm going to ask a question. There's going to be some changes coming up. So I'm really excited about that. Anyone else have any questions? Or anybody else want a tarot or oracle? Yes, I am sitting on the floor in front because that's the best way that I could present this live. Thank you very much. You're always honest and it's just how I am. I'm the kind of person that will be compassionate, sweet, and honest until someone gives me reason to be otherwise. And then it takes a lot for that as well. But yeah, does anyone else want a reading? Does anyone want a tarot reading? Because, let's see here. I can do tarot reading. And I've also got my oracle cards. I think I will do one. Oh, I also got these. I have a witch mentor. Well, I have a couple of them, but the one that I got when I was at Lightworker Academy. Witchlings deck set. It's like a spell type thing. It's a deck, Witchlings deck and book set. So like, and I got this off of Amazon. It's a really pretty deck. So this is the decoration part, and this is the guidebook. And basically, you know, you do like you normally would, and it will, so this one is protection, create sacred space to keep uninvited energy out. So there's that. And then it'll tell me to look that up. I'm still getting used to this deck and how it works. Okay, I'll look at it this way. Yeah, I'm still kind of getting used to how this works. Confidence, courage. Is it back here? Prosperity. Does anyone want a tarot or oracle reading? Yeah, I think I gotta get used to this one. So I'm not finding it, what I'm looking for. Oh, protection. It says, oh, these are long. Okay. Protection magic is like having an invisible security system around yourself or your home. Keep danger out as well as warning you of approaching danger. We all feel vulnerable sometimes, and a spell magic can be very empowering. Basically, what I do is I use my crystals, but I also ask my spirit guides and my spirit tribe to help protect the house, help protect where I'm at, no matter where I'm at, and that usually helps out. You are all so quiet tonight. So quiet. Last life was very lively. I guess I'll just draw one for myself. Does anyone have a question that will result in a yes or no answer? So I do know that I'm working on a few things at the moment, and I will find out a few things in a few days, I do believe. And I'm gonna say that no matter where I am and what I'm doing, I do plan to continue doing lives. Not the jewelry. The jewelries are going to only be for the next month or so. And then I won't be doing jewelry lives anymore. Okay, so what do we need to hear? Owl and bats. Use your wisdom to guide you. I do all the time. Owls and bats. Upright prompt. Perhaps you know secrets about another. Determine how hurtful it would be to reveal secrets or how Hurtful it will be not to reveal secrets. Your wisdom is your guide. Extended card. Owls are thought to be bringers of omens and messages from the spirit realm. Owls are famously thought of as wise and knowledgeable. About their ability to turn their heads 360 degrees, as well as their keen sense of night vision, they symbolize being all-seeing and knowing, especially hidden knowledge and the secrets that they keep. This also makes them observers of life and situations. This also represents having intuition, and owls are thought of as protectors against evil spirits. Okay, my foot is going to sleep in this position. Oh, that's cool to have an owl that lives. Yeah, we have a lot of chipmunks in the area. And I hear owls on occasion, but not, yeah, don't really have any here. But then I live in the city too. You make wooden, that would be so cool. When we had well, we still have our RV. We have owls that sit on top of the slides when we use the RV, and it's to keep the predators, the birds away. Yeah, maybe he's being vocal to let you know what's going on. But yeah. So does anyone have a question that results in a yes or no answer? And does anyone want a tarot reading? But yeah, we have a lot of squirrels around here. A lot of birds. We have trees that are just on the other side. It's generational because it's been years. Wow, that's a while. That's pretty cool. Maybe you have protective owls. Cannot wait. Let's see here. I think I have a, yeah, I'm just gonna have to wait till I get a final one. But yeah, does anyone have any questions? Ace of Cups. I'm doing one for myself since you're all so quiet about it. Okay, Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups appears as a gift held by a magnificent jellyfish, representative of new beginnings. This card reminds us to forget the times we've been stung in the past and embrace excitement of a fresh start. The ocean represents endless possibilities, and under the sea, this cup is already full. Upright. New beginnings are just around the corner. It could be love, friendship, work, or even creative venture. The world is your oyster, and now is the time to dive in. Yeah. uh, definitely that. But yeah, let's see. So I got the oracle, I got my pendulum, I got the dowsing rod, you name it. Does anyone want anything? Does anybody want some energy work done? laugh so hard I'm leaking. I'm also super happy. So I got my dowsing rods, I got my pendulum, I got all the things, and everyone is so quiet. I'm trying not to make too much noise, but it's not working out very well. Sure. Oh, and guess what? I've got, Marie, your favorite. I found this one when I was going through things too. So I have to look up time zones. So for these lives, would anybody be opposed to a possible morning live versus evening? Like 10-ish or so. It would be, I think, 10 United States, I think. I do it at my time at 6. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, so I remember last time I did this, it lasted for almost about an hour. And we're halfway into it, and maybe people are just not as enthusiastic this evening. That's fine too. I'm just appreciative that you're here and that we're enjoying time together. But yeah, I've got all my stuff here, and I'm happy to help. I like the evening ones, but also like your morning coffee ones. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do the coffee ones. It just depends. Um, I will be doing them. My time will be evening, your time will be morning. So that would be how that's arranged. I did my pendulum, my oracle card, the whole thing, and I do believe I may have a job. So it will be after work. Yeah. I'm still waiting on a response of some things. Trying not to be too excited about it because, like, every indication says I have it. But yeah. So there would also be a time frame when I wouldn't be doing any of this for just a little bit, but I'll get back into it. But who would like a, a tarot reading, an oracle reading, any of the things? Yeah, I will be taking a little bit of a break, or a pause, a little bit of a pause, because I have to get acclimated and all that. And then I will start doing lives again. And you'll know all about it. I'll keep you updated on everything. It's just there's going to be an 8-hour time difference. Uh, What do we all need to hear? I'll ask for one for you. What do we all need to hear? Top card, please. The Chariot. So spirit guides and everything else say sometime in March. And in order to get everything done that needs to be done for me to be legally moving over there, it'll take about 2 months. Anywhere from 4 to 8 weeks to get everything done. And yeah. So I'm basically going to be probably taking the month of March off to get acclimated. The Chariot. This is for all of us. The Chariot is a card of action, travel, and stamina. Two mules pull a cart adorned with stars, working together to achieve their goals. Success is on the horizon, but the mules must continue ever onward, following the course of victory. Mules are hardworking and resilient animals, but they have the reputation of obstinance. However, even stubbornness can be a positive trait when it manifests into steadfast commitment of one's goals. The Chariot calls you to take charge and pave your own path to success. Your progress is not going to notice. Your drive is admirable. Now I just really, I will definitely be letting you guys know what's going on. But yeah, everything points to, because I applied for a couple of others and I already got the denial email for both of those. But the one is the one where it's kind of interesting. This morning I did the oracle and I did I did all of it and asked, and it said that there was one job, and when I asked each individual one, the one was the one that said yes and the other said no. And coincidentally today I got the email from both of those and said no, so we're right on track. I did get a new crystal, golden healer. And if you can feel the energy coming from my hands, another reason why I probably won't be going live right away, like the month of March, is because our belongings will be going across the ocean in a cargo ship. I will be bringing very, very minor things with me, just enough to get me by. So I won't have a ring light. I'm bringing my tarot, bringing one deck of oracle and some crystals, and that's it. Because it's got to go all over the place the first few weeks or so. Okay. Does anyone have any questions? Okay, well, kind of sad to give myself readings all the time. I don't mind, I do it all the time, but on a live, it's kind of, kind of awkward only to give myself a one. Let's see. Put these back. How about some Raise Your Vibration? These are one of my favorites. I like the infinity on it. You know, if I think about it this way, I'm in the United States right now, and we are live, and I am grateful enough to have my witch sisters here. We've never met in person, so other than genuine distance, we're still gonna do this. I can't wait to be live from there, but we're still gonna communicate like this. The only difference is I'll be somewhere else. But also, I'm a wanderer. You guys have seen me in Lincoln City. You've seen me in Nescoin Park. You've seen me in London. And now you've seen me in the greater Portland area. And next it'll be the UK. But I'm always here. And I'm only a text or a live or whatever away if you need me. I'm a wanderer, and that's what I do. Your sensitivity is a gift. Your sensitivity is a gift. You are a sensitive being. You may not recognize it, but ever since you are young, you've been developing a unique sense of awareness that allows you to feel how others feel, connect through emotion, and let your feelings flow. In every space you are in, you are perceiving energies beyond regular human perception. For many years, this is what sets you apart from others. You may have heard people tell you that you are too sensitive, and the overwhelm of how you feel may feel like seem like a curse. But your sensitivity is a gift. Through the feelings you have endured and the emotions you have felt, you have come to understand your own unique needs. You know yourself, and you've learned how to overcome huge challenges. Through this healing energy, you've uncovered the gifts you were born to share. You should never be where you are or who you are without your sensitivity. Therefore, it is a true gift, and today the universe is inviting you to see this. Only be yourself. Because it's kind of dumb to try to be anything else. As in, like, trying to make others happy. You can't make others happy. I mean, you can, but it's from the wrong point. I've learned that. It's like being a chameleon. You're kind of blending in to see, for what others. You're trying to please other people, and it just doesn't work. For some reason, I am feeling sadness. Why am I feeling sadness? Exactly. It's not our job to make others happy. I hope you guys are happy for me. Because I'm really happy. Once I get the little things done that aren't so little, I will be shouting from the mountains saying, yes! I just feel a sense of sadness for some reason. See, I don't know if anybody else has come into the live, but does anyone else want a reading or anything? Or have a yes or no question that would result in a yes or no answer? Okay, well, just for the fun of it, I'm going to do one more, and it's feminine wisdom, being called to do this one. So I'll just do this one, and then if anyone else decides oh, well, you've never met me in person, and I'm always here on this here, and, hey, if you're ever in the UK, look me up. Yeah, my channel is gonna be here. I get it. But I guess I look at it like this. I feel like you are my witch sisters. You are my sisters. But I've literally never met you in person. But we've always got social media and things. And if you guys ever decide to come over to the UK, over to Scotland, you're always welcome. I mean, heck, I could always do with a good day in London. Holy crap. Whew. Go down to the train. The train's awesome. Oh my god, the train is awesome. Okay. Determination. Intention to achieve. Well, then we'll have to do something about that. I don't flag is me. We'll have to do something about that. We just will. Because I personally don't intend on coming back here until some things change. If they do. Determination. To decide definitely and firmly, firm intention to achieve desired goal. Deep down, you have already made a life-changing decision. The only thing left to do is the necessary steps forward towards a desired outcome. Transform your current reality with radical changes, hard work, and rigorous discipline. Hold yourself accountable and do not let yourself stray, get stranded, or lose your focus. Starting over is much harder than doing the work continuously. Affirmation: it's time to be strong. Yeah, since I'm the one doing the cards for myself, I just keep getting all these messages. Because the other thing I keep hearing is, it's my destiny. The move over there completes a cycle. I got messages from my spirit guides, and interestingly enough, when I was at the metaphysical event about a month ago, I was told that my main guide is a gnome. And when I asked him, I said, should I stop in London first or should we go straight to Glasgow? For some reason, I am meant to be in Glasgow. I said, no, you are going to Glasgow and that's it. I'm like, okay, no problem. But we're stopping in London first so that we can get our London fix in. Then we're taking the train and going up to Glasgow. So it is a cycle. I asked if it was a cycle, and it is. It's like my spirit started in Scotland, in that area. And it's a full, like, lifetime. Like, as in when my spirit started. Like, thousands of years ago, whatever. That's where I started. And now this will be the last time. I did ask Spirit if all of us, like Gen Xers, were going to come back to Earth. I think this is the last time us Gen Xers are coming to Earth to reincarnate. Deb, sis, are you going to be reincarnated? Is this your last time on Earth? I don't know what you have done, what your work is that you have done with yourself, but you're not coming back either. Is Deb coming back? You're not coming back. Us Gen Xers are Gen Xers coming back. Our generation is not coming back here to Earth. We have graduating. Somehow there's been a shift in our entire generation. I think it's this generation, like my grandbaby. This is her generation, and we have awakened. Yeah, you good going, girl. Wow. You are not coming back. None of us are. I think that a lot of us have done the work, and I think we're just going to be off to have fun. But I have been told that this is my completion of cycle of going back to Scotland. Are we star seeds? Yes, we are star seeds. You are a very old dude. I have done a lot in my lifetimes. Some have been good, some have not been so good, but I have atoned for everything I've done. I have done a lot of work. I just thought that I'm like, I don't know what she's saying exactly, but I know that you're an old soul. Yeah, it completes a cycle for me to go there. And that's one of the reasons. And my guides are like, we're getting you there. It's just going to happen. We're going to go. And we've wanted to do this kind of trip for years, like the RV. What we were going to do is we were going to go around the RV first and then go over to the UK and travel. But because of everything that's going on, we're doing the reverse. In fact, we're not sure if we have the RV still. So it is up for possibilities. But I don't really think we're gonna do our best to do the long term thing. So yeah, I don't think us Gen Xers are coming back. It looks like we've all done our stuff and we're done. I think I felt a shift. I don't know when it happened, but I felt a shift. And I was like, whoa. It was one of those, I felt it. I think I even asked you, Deb, if you had felt it. All right, fine. Is Deb coming back? Is Deb coming back? That's as no as it gets. And you're kind of on that borderline. I know you are, but you're more, you got more. I can see the boomer in you, but I also see more of the Gen X in you than anything else. But maybe it's just because we get along so well and we have so much in common. I don't know. Yeah, I'm 1971. But yeah, does anyone want a reading? Tarot, Oracle, yes or no questions that result in a yes or no answer. I got my dowsing rod. I got my pendulum. Oh, I could totally see her as a Gen X. Totally. My hair is getting long. I'm trying to figure out what to do with it. I don't really want to cut it. First of all, the next job I get, I gotta find out, or this job I gonna get hired for. I gotta find out what I can do with my hair. What you do, you totally pass as Gen X. Well, hello, Sarah. Welcome in. Okay, my witch sister. She's a fellow witch sister. Synergy is one of my fellow witches that she's one of my vendor friends, a fellow sister. And she's the one that wrote "Love the completion of the cycle. I'm a Gen Xer, and I'm ready to ascend the next level after this." Yes, I totally get you. Oh yeah. So welcome to the sisterhood. That's awesome. Thank you for being here. That's wonderful. Do you want a reading, Sarah? Do you have any yes or no questions that result in a yes or no answer? But yeah, welcome. But yeah, I got my oracle, I got my tarot, I got all the things. You want some energy? Welcome in. Would love one. You want a tarot reading? What do I need to know? Enter the new year. Four of Arrows. Now, something else I do just to make sure, because Spirit can get really interesting. Is this the card? Yes, this is the card for you. Okay. I gotta test it out to make sure it's exactly what needs to be done. Four of Arrows. The Four of Arrows. Okay, my leg's going down. Oops, sorry. Okay, Four of Arrows. The Four of Arrows invites us to rest. The Three of Arrows brought suffering, and now we must heal in solitude. In this card, the porcupine rests on a bed of leaves. Covered in sharp quills, she's protected against predators during her curative respite. Porcupines move slowly, unhurried. They have no need for defense, speed, or agility thanks to their spiny coat. Upright. This is a time for action and time for rest. Now is the moment for the there is time for action and there is time for rest. Now is the moment for the latter. Turn inward, practice self-care. You'll emerge rejuvenated and ready to take on the world. It says, am I getting enough sleep? What helps me recharge? Now, I know what you're going to be doing, basically doing all the things, but I don't know. I remember you saying you were hiring someone, so maybe doing that, and maybe one of those weekends or something, you take some time for yourself. But it's saying you need to take time for yourself and have self-care. because you do work full time and all that, you know. Wow. Oh, 10-day. Girl. Wow. Yeah. Self-care. Before you drain yourself. You can't burn a candle at both ends. Was there anything else you wanted to hear? I mean, anything else? Oh, that's awesome. Good. Recharge. Excellent. A good bath with some of your bath salts. Light a candle kind of thing, As they say, sometimes it's good to, as they say, romance yourself kind of thing, Get the candle, get a nice bath going on or whatever you need to do. That's awesome. Anyone else like a reading or anything? Anyone have a question or the result and a yes or no answer? Awesome. Thursday night spirit. Yes, definitely. Any other thing? Any else? I'm super sleepy. Thank you, Marie, for being here. Love ya. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Love you. So, yeah. Any other readings from anyone? For anyone? Any oracle or anything else? Anyone need a little energy? I got my crystals here. Oh, and I have been showing the moon water, and I'm going to do a link in the live description for the Florida water. I love helping other small businesses succeed. And I am waiting on some things that I did. You're right. I have too. So, we're going to get out the clear quartz and we're going to do some energy. So take some deep breaths. Relax. Ooh, definitely feeling the tingles. Just a little mini. But I will keep you all informed as soon as I find out. Oh, of course. I love helping other businesses. And Synergy also has a shop, online shop. So I need to follow you back on here too. I'll have to look to see. I did not know that you are on YouTube as well. That's cool. But yeah, as long as sounds like unless someone wants another reading or anything. So for the replay, like, subscribe, share. All the things. Leave a comment. Tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Not that YouTube's going to publish this for 2 million years, but I'm doing jewelry. And you don't know what I'm going to be doing until the live starts. I'm just going to start doing it that way. I'm not going to show all of my jewelry unless someone requests something. And I'm not sure what I'm going to start with tomorrow. But, and I'm still kind of going through my office because I'm packing and getting things ready. So, yeah. So I will be back here tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for Jewelry Live. I'm hoping that I'd really love to be able to sell like all of my cases before we go. And then I'll be just down to my crystals and crystal jewelry making because I'm not doing it over there. I'll be doing my energy stuff and my oracle and tarot live and stuff, but I won't be able to sell my jewelry over there because I don't have that kind of visa or sponsorship. So yeah, but I'm fine with that for now. I'll just make stuff for myself or give them away as presents, things like that. So I'm fine with that for now. I think I honestly need a break, a little bit of a break, because the United States just the United States is just interesting. So yes, I will be opening something there eventually. I'm going to save up for a storefront for sure. But we'll see how it works. Spirit always leads me in the right direction. So we'll go from there. I'm super excited. I'll keep you informed on the rest of what's going on. But I know what I'm manifesting and I know what Spirit's been telling me. So it's going to happen. Anyway, I think I'll go ahead and conclude the live if no one else needs anything. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all the things. I have so much content on this channel. You can go through it and share it and all that. Yeah, I want to grow my channel, so let's do this. I'm so grateful that you were here. Thank you. So yeah, you're welcome. Okay, well, my sisters, it is time to conclude the live. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. I appreciate you. I love you all. And I'm just so, so grateful for you all in my life and this community. We have an amazing community. And I'm so grateful for the community. Love you, Deb. And yeah, welcome to the Witch Sisterhood, Sarah. Love you all. Take care and have a great night. And remember to self-care. Take care of yourselves. And I'll catch you on the next one. Love you so much. And I'll talk to you soon.